What it is, y'all, what it is. It's your boy. Y'all know I'm in the house. I'm in here. It's Cornell Pillow Talk. We're going to get into some business today, y'all know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about some stock. We're going to talk about some personal relationships and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I do. I'm that dude, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know today, no red cup. It's going to be just straight up. I'm going to be on that business. For real. Y'all know this Cornell Pillow Talk. So I'm going to introduce y'all to my first guy. Sadiq, let them know who you is.
What's the Dillioski? This your boy King Sadiq, man. I'm from the pole, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this music thing, this poetry thing, and I'm trying to get myself out there, man, you know? Show some good love and vibes, staying peaceful and humble to the best of my abilities, rising above all negativities. You dig?
He got to represent. He playing with y'all. He from the North Pole. Y'all know what the pole. Some of y'all don't know.
Pole,
in
man.
Chicago, he from the North Pole. He ain't holding the pole, but he from the North Pole. I don't know. He might be holding the pole.
Nah, I ain't holding nothing but life right now. You know what I'm saying?
Sadiq, what's your social media?
Social media, man. You can see Sadiq Humes. That's my Facebook page. TikTok, man. It's King Sadiq 0923. And as far as Instagram is concerned, it's King Sadiq. You can check out a YouTube page. I'm starting to build it up now. My channel is called King Sadiq. So just stay tuned. Listen to the music, man. Shoot me comments. Let me know how you feel, man. And I'm all about just trying to move forward, man. You know, came a long way.
Facts. We're going to get into your story, though. The next guy, before I say anything, let me just tell y'all, he might be large in charge. That's my big brother. That's my hero. You know what I mean? He done been through everything. And one thing I'm so proud of, big bro, how many years you been married again?
39.
Whoa.
39 years straight marriage. That's a commitment. Ladies, I'm sorry I couldn't do that to y'all. But that's my big brother. Like, he's a retired CTA worker. He a veteran. Like, he put his life on the line for us. Y'all think I had a lot of business? Where you think I learned it from? So let me introduce y'all to Sidney Brooks.
How y'all doing today? Yeah, I've had a lot of business. Used to own the ABA basketball team. Had a travel agency.
Ballers.
Yes. Twin City Ballers.
Yes.
I live Holland, Michigan. No, take that back. Ben Harbor. Sorry.
Yeah, Ben Harbor.
Harbor, Michigan.
Everybody thought I owned it. I ain't gonna lie, but
Yeah,
my big brother owned it.
My brother played it. He played it.
I was the face. I was the, what you call it? He didn't tell me I was the face, but if it's his business, it's my business. So I walked around like I'm the boss.
Had a travel agency at one time. Ran for alderman in the 7th Ward in Chicago. Now I do investments. I have a company called ELD. I'm trying to teach young people how to invest their money. Everybody say they don't have money to invest. We have a lot of wasteful spending. So I'm trying to teach you how to invest your money, try and get the community to start teaching their young children how to invest young. When you start investing young, by the time you get to my age, you'll be doing better than me. I think I'm doing pretty good.
All right, y'all, before we get to that, she don't want to be on camera, but let me just tell y'all, for every great man, there's a great woman. And when you marry, y'all, listen to me. When you marry, y'all a unit. Miss Stella Brooks, how you doing?
How you doing today?
That's what I'm talking about. You know, every great man gotta have a great partner.
Gotta have that queen.
I always tell my brother they go on trips out the
know?
country and stuff. You can never find him at home because he be traveling so much. I be like, man, I'm gonna get me one. I promise you, I'm gonna get me a wife. And I'm not envying him, but I kind of a little bit is. I need one. Ladies, act right so I can get you a ring or something. So, Mr. Brooks. Oh, shucks. Let us slide on over there.
Come on.
Let us slide on over there. You put your head in there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they could see you in the
Shine the light. Oh,
Yes.
get in the light and smile.
You know, he got a beautiful wife, you know what I'm saying? So let me ask you one question though. You know, how is it when you got an entrepreneur and he don't even know which direction he going into? But we do know. But just like he go from one business to another business, then he flip back, leave a business alone, go back to another business. How is that?
I have faith in him.
See, ladies, have faith in me. All my exes, y'all could be here with me if y'all would have just had a little faith in me. So I just want to thank you, and we're gonna get your husband to talk to us about this investment because you know I do a lot of business, and everybody be like, "What about stocks?" I said, "I don't know nothing about that." But let me get Big Bro here. Big Bro knows. So hey, the person I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna just send them to y'all. So Big Bro, take it away.
Okay, when you get to the stock market, it's easy and simple to me. Okay, I put it that way to me. My brother always tell me, "You always talking about it's easy and simple. You always talking about that." It is to me because I've been studying it for a while, been working on it. I advise you cut that fan back on because your sister gonna have a fit.
All right, we got y'all.
He need to hear, so I'm good.
But first thing, when I sit down with anybody, I need to know what are your plans? What's your goals? Where are you trying to go to? Where are you trying to get to?
So let me ask you a question, bro. Hey, I got champagne taste, but I got beer money. I want all the stocks, but how much money do I need to start off with? Because I ain't got a lot.
$50.
You got to be kidding me. $50 bucks.
$50.
$50. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
Big bro, you got to break
$50,
this
man.
down to me. $50 bucks.
Take notes.
$50. All we need to do, really, to open your account is zero.
Okay.
That's
okay.
just to start off with. Open a brokerage account, it costs nothing.
And what's a brokerage account?
A brokerage account is where you will put your money to put it into a bank. It's like a bank account. You put your money there, and then you take that money and then you buy stocks.
Okay.
You invest it into mutual funds. You buy individual stocks, options. There's different things that you can go to. That's the very first step. Before you do anything, you have to go. I know people that heard about Schwab. You heard about E-Trade and different companies. That's the very first thing you can do. Once you open that up, now you can start putting money over there. $50.
Okay, so I got my account open. I got $50 in it, right?
Yeah.
How do I know what stocks to get? You know, so many stocks. How I know what to
Now,
do?
the first thing I always tell people, where do you shop at?
Walmart, Amazon.
Buy a Walmart stock.
So you really, let me break it down.
Okay.
All right, because you know your little bro a little slow. You know, I went to public school, Chi-Town, DuSable, 49th Estate. Y'all know what it is. A little slow. So what you really saying is like, if I shop at Walmart, Amazon, I got Nike shoes, I got an iPhone. Them the places I should put my money at.
Yep. So what you doing? Think about this. You're buying stock in a company that you shop in. So when that company pays money out, they paying you back. You own part of the company that you shop at.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to put it. You own part of that company. Anytime you buy a stock in a company, you own a part of that company.
So let me ask you, okay, you know your brother a hooker. Everybody know I'm a hooker. I'm an ex-hooker. Right? I'm trying to get my life right.
Get it
So-
together, brother.
Can I buy stock in like hotels? Like I be at the Hilton and stuff, and I be at the Hyatt and stuff. Can I do that too?
Yep. MGM is a public traded company.
Oh snap!
Hyatt is a public traded company. Holiday Inn, all of them are public traded.
I know the Holiday Inn. I'm there.
You know, any
So everything I do, I should, man.
Carnival, Ship Line,
Yeah, you know we go on them cruises.
all of them are publicly traded companies. Is Carnival a good public traded company? Nah.
Okay, hey, you don't want to talk to me, bro.
That was it. Then it goes to I look at companies that pay dividends. Now you say, what's dividend?
Hold up, I got one more thing.
Okay.
Before we go into dividends, because you know, y'all know I'm slow. I'm trying to process this shit. So, what about like how you retire? How many years you do for CTA?
35.
Can I invest in like CTA?
No, not publicly traded company.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just wondering. You said
You
everything.
do Greyhound.
Okay. All right.
So why is it that you can't?
Because CTA is not publicly traded. It has to be a company that's publicly traded. T-Mobile, AT&T.
So you said I can invest in my own phone company service?
Okay.
They publicly traded company. So almost anything that you can buy in the streets that we use is publicly traded.
Okay. All right.
The computers you use, phones, mics, printers,
Yeah.
TVs.
Now you said that you could start off with just $50.
Yeah,
right?
$50.
The question I'm behind that would be, how long do you think a person should keep their money in to see a decent comeback or a decent amount of residual?
Okay, now that's a key question. Are you doing this for short term? Or are you doing it for long term? Like a company, AT&T. Most people invested in AT&T for long term. I give an example. When I first started, AT&T stock was $75 a share.
Okay.
That stock stayed at $75 a share for almost 2 years. And then also it moved up.
Okay.
It went to $125 a share. And then they did what they call split. They gave you 2 shares for 1.
Whoa. Back up. Is that like I mean, you got to explain that I thought you was like flipping a nick into a dime.
That
You know
sound
what I'm saying?
that sound like compound interest to me.
Nah, that sound like dope boy money there.
Well, it's basically is you had 1 share.
Okay.
And they split that share.
Cut that rock.
Yeah, they cut that rock.
Made
They
2.
gave you 2 rocks.
But was it at the same price?
Well, it went, instead of being $125, it went to $60 for the 2.
So we busted it down.
It busted it down.
It gave you more. Wait a minute. What's the point of busting it down?
Well,
It's the
because
same.
now, guess what? Now, if it goes back up to $125 again, you have you got 250.
Yeah.
Okay, but now what the reason company does do that is the shares get to a point where people are not buying it.
I was just gonna get to that next.
Right, it gets to a point where people are not buying it, and the company wants that money to keep circling, so they bring it back down. So now the retail buyers, that's what we consider retail buyer. We'll put our money in there.
Okay. So just a quick question. You know what I'm saying? What would be? How should I say this, man? Because we asked you how long should a person keep the money in there. What is the proper time for a person to add towards it, like to buy the stocks? Like when is the right time to say, you know what, this is when I need to buy in.
Ooh, that's tricky. That's tricky.
Yeah.
Now you playing buy low, sell high.
How do you figure?
You're trying to time the market.
Okay.
And you have to be spending time at your computer on a regular basis.
Okay.
If you're not that person, that's a day trader type mentality, a mindset. But if you're just an everyday person, all you doing is putting money in. No matter if it's up or down, it's gonna balance itself off.
Okay.
It's gonna balance itself off.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I ain't got that many pennies.
What?
So
go ahead.
Explain to me it's gonna balance itself off. I keep getting my money. Hey,
Okay, let's do it this way. Today, I bought these shares at 50 cents.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, I went to buy the shares again. It went down to 30 cents. So now, at 50 cents, I was only able to buy one share. It went down to 30 cents. I was able to buy 1.5 shares with that same amount of money.
Okay.
Now, Wednesday, let's say, it went to 60 cents. So now I couldn't get the whole one share. I got 3/4 of a share.
Right.
But over a period of time, it keeps doing this. So when you get through, eventually it's going to average out to more than that eventual that 30-cent share
Right.
that I bought at the beginning.
Right.
But now we go into, if this stock that you bought is buying dividends
Right.
every month.
pause. Y'all know. I don't know about everybody in TV land. I'm slow. What the hell is what is a dividend?
A dividend is I'm paying you, I do it as a credit card
Okay.
or as a loan. You gave me some money
Okay.
and I'm paying you every month some money because you gave me some money.
Oh, that's the loan shark there.
That's a
Right.
that's, I was just gonna say.
I'm bringing it down to layman's terms.
Yeah, that's the loan shark
You know,
there.
you gave my company $1,000,
Yeah. I need some interest.
right? And every month, I'm gonna give you, a dividend.
So dividend is the extra.
It's extra every month.
So you saying if I bought some
About
product
that.
and flipped it, that little extra, I had to give you that money, but that extra I get to keep.
Yeah,
All right. I understand.
up.
you know,
That's
that's like
what's
when
up.
you
That's what's up right there.
when your money in the bank. If you look at your bank statements, people that put money in the bank.
We don't deal with banks, but I understand.
But every you look on your bank statement. Okay, my wife looked at this one day and she got pissed.
Oh shit.
She got pissed one time.
House ain't happy. You know what's going on.
She looked at. She said, "They give us dividends." She had a certain amount in the bank, and when she looked at the end of the year, she like, "We got this amount in this bank, and they only gave us this much interest or dividends." But then she looked at our investment account, and she said, "Wait a minute, how the hell they gave us more over here?" And then she wanted to look at her 401k that she had over here at one count. And it took me a while to convince her to show her. But the return I was getting compared to the return that she was getting in her 401k, she like, hell no, take the money out there, you put it over here.
Right.
She want to go shopping.
Because they were giving her like a 3% return. I was getting her up to a 12 to 15% return. Now
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold
now
on.
I knew he was gonna come with that one.
No, I got a hood question. Miss Stella, you was able to go a little more shopping?
For sure, but I'm still cheap.
All right, bro. Bring it
Budgeting
out.
is real.
Now, some people ask, okay, what's the difference?
Yeah.
that goes back to your question on how long should my money be there for it to double.
Exactly. Yeah.
That goes to the rule of 72.
What's that?
Yeah,
Rule
because
of
we
72.
slow. I'm slow at least. I ain't talking about him, but I'm slow.
You
Got to know what that
divide-
is, you know?
You divide the interest rate that you see a bank or somebody offer you into 72. And that tells you how long it takes your money to double.
Okay.
So if you look at a bank and you say a CD, most people look at CD, and they say, okay, you put $10,000 in this CD, and we're gonna give you a 3% return on that. So that means 3% into 72. That's 22 years.
Oh Lord.
22 years for $10,000 to double, something like that.
So for $10,000 to double, you telling me it's gonna take how long again?
22 years.
You don't think that's a long time?
Don't do. Okay, let me ask you this question then.
Okay then.
If I told you, give me $10,000 of your money for 20 years, I'm gonna give you. In 20 years, I'll give you $20,000 back.
20 years, you know how I can flip that. I mean,
Are you
That's what I'm
gonna
thinking,
give me your money?
I'm just saying, like, give you 10 to get 20 later on.
That's crazy.
20 years down the line, that's a long time to wait for that money.
Guess how many people do it?
How many?
A bunch of us. Could we give it to the bank?
Okay. Oh, I get where you're going.
oh Lord.
I get where you're going with this.
I'm closing my bank
to the
account.
bank.
We give
The bank
we
gives
give
the
the
money.
bank our money in a savings account, and it stays there. And the bank gives us 1.5%
Of the money that gets you.
interest. And what do the bank do with that money? They turn around and loan that money out at
Out.
12
Yup.
and 14, 15% interest.
See, I knew that's where I was coming in. That's when
Okay.
the banks be coming in with them.
I'm gonna have to go holler at Chase.
Money make
That's
money.
how the bank makes money.
Yeah.
But now, you take that same money and you put it in your brokerage account, that $10,000. You put it in your brokerage account. And it's tricky because I'm a high risk guy.
Okay.
12% is high return. It's a risky return, but it's a high return.
Right.
I'm gonna give you one. I'll give everybody this one. I trust this one.
Right.
S&P 500.
What's that?
That's the overall stock market
Okay.
of 500 companies.
Okay.
All 500 companies are never going to die at one time. So they average return is 8% yearly.
So that's better. Yeah, that's better than that
So
1%.
So,
Okay, so
if
what's
you
the
took
average on that?
$10,000 and put it into that S&P 500,
Okay.
and they give you an 8% return every year, how long would it take that $10,000 to double? Do that. 8% divided into 72.
I'm slow with math.
6 years, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah,
About
yeah.
6 years.
Yeah.
6 times 8 is 48. No, it's 9 years.
Okay.
9 years.
Okay.
For that 10 to double. That's better than the other one, right?
True.
Now, say you're doing this for your baby.
Okay. Let's talk about it now. We talking about the kids.
Yeah,
Baby is-
we fathers around here.
You know,
Now,
we
go
fathers.
ahead. Now you doing this
Mr.
for,
Monsters and Mr. Chubby Wubbies.
now you doing it for
Yeah,
your
no.
baby. Or we just say we doing it for a young man 18 years old.
Okay.
In 10 years, he's 28. That $10,000 now 20. At 28. He take that, leave that there and let do a double again. At 28, 38, it's 40.
Right.
48 is 80. Same $10,000.
Okay. Okay.
doubling.
So I got here goes a question for you. Because we talked about when is the proper time to try to put money in and how much to put in, but when is the best time to pull out?
Yeah, that's right, because I want want my money.
I thought you was going somewhere else for a second.
I want my money back.
Okay, that goes back to this account. What was this account set up for?
Right.
What was this account? Each account has a different purpose. Each account has a different purpose. We have an account that's set up for future.
Right.
I don't have an account. This is me. I don't have an account that's set up for daily because I work.
Right.
So I don't have that type of account set up. If you're a day trader, this is what day traders come in at, and I don't do day trading.
Right.
They take money, they put money in, take money out for daily living. I have a friend that lived off his dividends. This is where that dividend thing come in at. And he paid his bills off his dividends.
Okay.
So he built his dividends up to live off of. So that was his daily bread.
Okay,
off his
okay,
dividends.
all right. Here we go again. I'm slow.
Okay, go ahead.
So what you saying? I can invest enough money in where I could collect my dividends on a daily, and pay all my bills.
Yes. I have a friend that did that. That's who made me set my goals. Because I wanted to be. I'm like, damn, you getting $5,000 a month? Shit, how the hell you doing that?
That's good money right there.
That's who made me push for my goals.
Yeah, and then you ain't at work. You just sitting back.
Right, he was sitting at home, but now,
You just sitting there.
guess
Money
what?
Making itself.
It's costly because now he's back to work.
Right.
Because you can make mistakes.
Oh damn.
You can make mistakes, and mistakes cost you.
All right, see that's why I call Big Bro, because Big Bro gonna give us the good and the bad.
Mistakes
That
cost
brings
you.
another question to my mind, but I'm gonna let you finish.
No, mistakes cost you, and me and him talk about it because he gambles a little bit too much with some of the stocks he play with,
Okay.
and so he has that gambling mentality. And
And when you say gambling mentality, can you break that down? What do you mean?
like somebody who goes to the boat and take risky.
What would be considered risky in stocks? That's what I'm saying. Like when you say you're taking a gamble in stocks, what is
Okay,
gambling in stocks?
that's an option trader, a person that deals with options. Okay, then we had to get into what option. That's like
Yeah, because I'm about to scratch my little bald
Okay.
head. What's an option?
option. I'm bidding that a specific company stock is going to rise today. So I buy a option. That option might cost me $300. I'm bidding that it's going to go up. And it doesn't go up. It drops. So I'm losing that $300. And so but now,
Be losing.
but then sometimes it does go up. He hit, but he's playing that game. I have a few people that play that game. I have some friends that plays it with money. You know, I've tried it. You have to be there all day long. You have to learn how to read the charts, and that just wasn't me. You have to learn your lane.
Right.
That wasn't my lane. My wife would tell you when I first started, I spent 8 hours on that computer. Now I spend
Hey, he ain't lying.
maybe a half an hour, maybe an hour. Now I might pick up my phone in the morning look at the stock market. Say, okay. And walk away. Okay. I might go back in the middle of the afternoon, look, and walk away.
I remember when you used to live in your office.
Yeah. I might, if I feel like I want to buy something, I go in there at a certain time, I look, I buy, walk away.
Okay.
But that's now I can do that. I took some of that tension away of option. I have some friends I talk to. We talk option. We talk stocks together. It's good to have a community that you talk to people. Mm-hmm. And right now I'm experimenting with what we call long-term futures. Mm-hmm. That's when you buying stuff, option out a year. I'm betting that's gonna go up a year out.
So, question: what if it don't go up? That means you taking that L.
I'm taking that L.
Lord Jesus.
But now, guess what? Right now, I'm taking the L on 1, but I'm hitting on 3. And that 1 I'm taking the L on, them 3 covering it.
Okay, so you really ain't taking the L.
I'm not taking the L. No, you ain't gonna hit all the time. That's the same way in the game. Sometimes you gonna get.
Hey, yeah, we get messed up in the game. Somebody run off with a pack or something.
Right.
We take some L's in the game.
Sometimes you got to pay them people off to get off your ass.
I got to pay them lawyers. Yeah,
right.
I don't know. I paid them lawyers.
But the market's the same way.
Need them.
The market's the same way. Sometimes, especially we got this crazy man in office right now. One day he ain't bombing shit, the market go up. Next day he didn't close the whatever they call it damn thing, the market hit the damn ground. Mm-hmm. I ain't woke up one day, my wife looked at them, what the fuck? I just look at her like, what do you want me to do?
Hey, your wife got to have some patience. Some goddamn patience. Because with my money.
Lots of it.
I be like.
That's the one thing
I
think all wives need to have is patience.
But the thing about it is, I have to tell everyone, if you're not selling, you don't worry about it. These are not short-term things. Right. His friends, this is... When people went to jail back in the days, Stewart, what's her name? That lady,
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
This inside trading. Mm-hmm. His people are making money with when the market drops. Then when I talk about that option thing, people bet on the market falling. And they bet on the market going up. Mm-hmm. They making money. Me and you can't do it.
That's a fact.
Because we're not getting that information. Right. And we don't have the money to play with it like that. But they make big money when the market drops. Right. They make big money when the market go up. We small fry. Right. I ain't got money to play with it like that. Okay. I tried it. I found out how small the fry was.
Trying to get down the side.
Everybody, you got to stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
So now I stay in my lane. I make my little money. Okay. We had to learn. I had to learn. Mm-hmm. At my age, for some weird reason, I kept trying to build and build and build and build my account up and keep building and keep building. And I wasn't spending nothing. Okay. I'm like, why am I keep building it? I'm too old to build. Right. I said, I need to be spending some of this. Okay. So now we take out of our dividends. Mm-hmm. I pay for my truck.
Okay. That's a nice ass Suburban.
So I don't pay for my truck out of our retirement.
Hey, whoa. Wait a minute. Slow down. Hold on. Slow down. In case y'all don't know, what's that, a 25?
What?
Your
24.
truck? 24?
Nice 27.
So you mean to tell me off your dividends, you paying for that truck off of stock?
Yeah, Truck pay for stock market pay for that.
That's what's up right there. That's what's up.
See, that's why y'all gotta have a big brother you could talk to that could break it down.
I've been trying to tell you that, but you won't do it.
I'm scared.
But no,
on
see,
it-
but that's something that you have to take time and do it, and trust what you're doing. Yeah, and just trust the process.
I think for you, and you know, I'm just talking about me because y'all know I'm a rat. I'm gonna have to get married. I'm gonna have to get me a wife. Somebody can have some faith in me because I be just, you know me. I'm all over the place, and I think that's the reason I ain't did it. I need somebody to settle down with. Was that a shameless plug?
No, because I try to tell all our family members, especially the younger ones. I got blessed. I worked for a company that had a pension. So I got blessed. Now most companies don't have pension, they have 401ks.
That's for fact.
Your 401k is in the stock market. Okay, that's where your 401k is, in the stock market. When you leave your company, they give you your 401k. So the stock market go down, your 401k go down.
So
Oh, nice.
I'm a little slow.
Hold on,
So your
dog. You put
401k
some
really
numbers out
just
there
a
right now.
dividend,
Pay
right?
attention.
Thank you.
Am I correct on that?
It's a dividend. It's a stock. It's not a dividend.
When you cash out?
You don't. Most people don't cash. They tell me if they change to an annuity, like, and they tell me you'll send me a check every month. But now the trick part of that is when they send you a check, to give you a check, they have to sell some stock. Now, when they sell that stock, if the market's down, they selling more stock to give you the same amount of money. So I mean, your it's going down quicker.
Okay.
But if you took control of it
You could.
and put it into your own account and said, now I'm going to change my lifestyle a little bit, and now I'm going to live off the dividends of it and leave that money there.
Right.
This month you might not need that $3,000. You might only need $1,500.
Right.
And you continue to that bill like that. Now you in control of it. They not just sending you the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the 3,000.
For what? What you do? You gonna do like mama? Mama used to get that check, and guess what she used to do with it?
Take care of everybody.
She put it back in the bank.
Oh. See me, I got too many female friends. That cost.
You know what I mean? My mother used to get her check and put it back in the bank. Because she didn't need it. Then she paid taxes on it. So I'm trying to get us away from a better mindset. My money has to protect her.
It's weird. I did this because people always ask me about stocks, and I always tell them I don't know shit about that. My big brother do that. I got a homie down in Texas, Dwayne. He do that. I said, shit, let me get big bro up here. You making me realize, like, damn, I should have been doing this shit. And he gonna tell you, he been telling me to do this shit.
Yeah, but I just tell people in your time, you'll do it. I just don't tell people don't wait too long. I waited. I've been knowing, but I just waited. I wish I wouldn't have waited because we could have been in better condition than what we are now. You know, people say that, oh man, y'all doing good. No, I could have been not better.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So just for a slight recap, right, of understanding things. Beginning, you don't need a lot of money, just $50.
Yep.
When you would choose to invest in the things that you spend your money on. Correct.
Yep.
And then after that, you just what? You just sit back. And
Well, once you do that, I guarantee you, once you do that first one, and you're gonna watch it, you're gonna say, okay, I got some more money. Let me do another one.
right.
I got some more money. Let me do another one.
So the more you buy in, the more money you get at the end.
Yeah, you gonna keep buying. You're gonna get a tweed.
Now, I was just gonna say, because you said you get intrigued. I was gonna say, does this become addicting?
It can.
This is something that can become addicting to people. Putting money into stocks.
It sounds like it sounds like gambling a little bit.
It get addicted until they best right lose one time. Oh man, I lost my money. That's what they call me.
So all right, just throw a number out there. You start with $50. You weigh how much? What would you say a nice amount of money would be before you start taking out or putting money into another investment? Like, how much money do you think you should how much money would you, or you think somebody should allow their money to build up before they start investing into something else?
That's a good question.
Because you could take the money that you just got from this one investment, thinking that, all right, I'm on it, and then you throw it in another investment, and that takes the dive that you wasn't getting.
Right.
So it's like,
Why would you move that one? Let that one continue.
that's my question.
Okay.
How much money from that particular one before you say, you know what, let me invest in this, you know what I'm saying, from that money instead of just coming straight out of your pocket?
Okay.
I got a question.
Why? Okay. Take the
money,
take the win from here.
take the win from here
And move it over here.
What would you say would be the best amount of money? Like, what percentage? You see, like, where? All right, I got $50 in now. It's at this amount. It's okay for me to take money out. What would you say that number should be?
It ain't gonna grow that much. if it doubled, you gonna take the $50 from there and then take it over here and put the extra 50 over here. See, we don't start with $50. So it ain't gonna double that quickly.
But we talking about those that start with 50. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I just let that 50 stay. Now I tell you what I did. And just not to get off of that. And I understand where you at. Not to get off of that. The safest place I always tell a person, it's two safe places. I had a cousin, and I told her, do her 50 until she get to 250.
Okay, so 250.
When she got to 250, I told her to go into gold.
Gold. Okay. Why gold?
I got a question.
Hold on. Gold. Gold never go nowhere. Gold never does nothing but go up.
Okay.
But here's the question. I think you're missing because I'm
Okay.
very intrigued. I'm fucking busting the blood vessel in this big ass head. So when I put 50, I got it into 250. Now I let it sit there while I made 250. Right?
Okay.
Now you telling me going to gold, but how much of that 250 do I take from my 50 to go into the gold?
But for this one particular thing, this one particular group, you have to have 250.
So
What they do is, for this one company I'm dealing with, they take that 250 and split it up between 27 companies.
oh shit.
And I did her like that. And she had more than 250. But her return right now, has grown 75% since I did it.
Kudos.
She said, "That's my man. That's my husband."
But that's
motherfuckers.
because the companies that they put it in has grown that much with gold. Gold, a precious metal, basically what it is. Precious metal has grown like that because of this booty hole we got in office.
So what is this particular group that you were speaking of?
Well, I deal with Schwab.
So you say that again?
I deal with Schwab.
That's an investment company.
Charles
huh?
Schwab is the brokerage company.
Okay.
Brokers company.
You heard that out there? Swab.
Right. Well, say, don't tell me I'm promoting them, but I deal with Charles Schwab.
And ladies, he ain't talking about that swab y'all get at the doctors.
I deal with Charles Schwab, and it's easier for me. I tell people that because if you ever call me and you on somebody else's platform, I can't tell you what that company doing
Right.
because I'm not on their platform. Each company does something different on their platform.
Okay.
So I tell people, if you're dealing with me, you have to be up under this platform. That way I can look on my computer and guide you through on your computer.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I do experimenting on stuff because I'm comfortable with experimenting because I think I'm in a position I can experiment. But I would never tell no one new to do what I do.
Okay.
I have one family member,
You say you would never tell a new member to do what you do.
right, to do what I do. Never.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Why is that though? Why is that?
You saying the gambling part? I mean the experiment, like
The
just
experiment.
trying new stock,
Right.
Because y'all is so basically it's a program that you run. You up under, but then you jump outside the program.
No, it's not a program up on another. I just won't tell people. I do a lot of experimenting on stuff.
Right.
You know, I get up there and I watch a lot of the news. I watch different programs, and I might see something and say, okay, I'm going to buy one of these stocks. It might go down. I'm not going to tell you to do the same thing I do when I do stuff like that.
Right.
Okay, if it go down, I can afford to take the hit.
Right. That person might not be.
That person might not be able to afford to take the hit. So I'm not going to tell you to do certain things I do.
What they say, you got to live within your means.
Right. You know, I took
That's a fact.
I took a gamble on this futures. These long-term futures, I took a gamble on that.
What
I
is future?
studied it. I looked at it. I talked to a couple of other people. They was playing with it. I said, so I'm going to jump in. I'm going to do it.
Right.
So now I'm going to see how it come out. So far, it's coming out in my favor.
Okay.
But I can't tell you do it at the beginning. I can't tell you put $2,000 up on something and you sitting there like, okay, what's it going to do?
Right.
Every day you looking at it like, yo, man, it's going down. I'm trying to
He
tell you,
finna
don't worry
crash out
about
over
it.
that
Right.
$2,000. Hey man, you said.
Right. So I can't
Man, I gotta get that back one way. Hey,
So I can't tell you to do stuff like that because you're not at that level to do it. But I would tell you
to
to
play
do
safe.
S&Ps or something like that
Okay.
because that's safe. So if it's safe, I know you're not going to get the returns that we might be talking about right now, but you're going to get a return.
Right.
Okay.
And you can see the returns.
Ooh, I want to
And
play safe.
slowly it goes up. And I tell you, okay, now it's going to go slowly. Understand? It ain't going to go fast. It's going to go slowly, but you're going to see it on a regular base, and you're going to get this every month you're going to get a dividend. It might be $3, $4 because you only put such amount in, so you can't expect a bunch of
So
money.
the
out.
more money you put in, the more the return.
Right, the more the money returns. So
And that's where the gamble comes in at.
right.
You understand? That is where the gamble comes in at.
We got a family member now. She's happy because she's seeing it. So now she brought her grandson some because she sees it.
So once you learn what you are investing yourself, what you're investing your money into, you know the risk that you're actually taking when you put your money into
Right.
it.
Now
Like you know for sure Nike always gonna keep his money going. Gold, like you said, it's
Yeah.
always gonna keep his money.
Yeah, money
Don't put
is
your
always-
money. Listen, people, because I done been a victim to this. Don't put your money into something that you ain't for sure about.
And that you ain't using.
You understand?
Right. Don't put your
Please.
And,
I done been yelled at, cursed at, all type of things because I done did this. Don't do it.
No McDonald's ain't going nowhere. Buy your McDonald's stock.
I ain't eating
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Nah, I ain't eating McDonald's.
Well, I'm talking about buy your McDonald's not going nowhere. Buy your McDonald's stock.
What about Wendy's? I like Wendy's.
Wendy's is shaky.
Shaky.
Damn, Wendy's.
Starbucks. You know, Starbucks stock went down, but it's not going nowhere.
Oh.
You know, look at places that, you know, Starbucks stock was kind of high at one time. It went down to, I think, $17 a share, and now it's on its way back up. You know, simple stuff like that, that you know is not going nowhere. It's long term. It ain't going to make you rich tomorrow.
Right.
Like
But-
Wally World. Wally World, Walmart ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Walmart ain't going nowhere.
So you say it ain't gonna make you rich
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
but it's gonna
overnight.
continue
But
to give you money.
question, I do have a question because we talked about. I heard you bring up about fast money, fast returns, right? So what stocks or bonds would you see a person? Would you tell a person to invest into that gives that fast return?
I ain't found one.
Yeah.
There it is,
What?
folks.
You ain't
Hasn't
found one.
We're working on it.
No, the quickest. I had one,
Okay,
and
let's talk.
it was a group of us was talking. This one young lady gave us a stock, and it was a energy stock. It was like six, seven of us on the phone. I didn't know her. She's in the group. And at the time, the stock was $6 a share. I'm like, okay, yo, give me 5 shares, $30. Kicked myself in the butt. It went up to $75 a share.
Oh, Lord, that's a flip.
That's
I
a
could
big
smell
flip.
money. That's a flip.
That's a big flip.
Yeah.
So would you say that it is a good idea to invest into like new businesses that are getting out there?
Yeah, but that's the risk factor. That's the risk factor. She gave us that one because she's been watching it. But what happens if I jumped out there with $1,000
And it fell.
and then went the other way? It's a risk factor. I made the mistake. I jumped out there and bought 5. I should have studied it and kept watching it. As it was going out, I should have kept buying. But I took my eyes off of it.
Okay.
That's my fault. I played that game. Okay, I'm going to see if it goes back down. If it goes back down, I buy some more. And then go back down, kept going up. And I took my eyes off of it. So you have to write notes and wear charts. That's why I tell you every day being on the computer. See that when you start chasing that money like that, you have to spend more time on the computer. How many people have time to spend on the computer?
Not me. I'm in
Well-
the streets.
Well, if I'm being honest, it's a lot of youth out here in the world. If they could grasp this and get a hold of this, they got so much leisure time. Because look at all the stupidness that go on. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like
Oh, you got a bunch of-
a lot of people use their leisure time for dumb things when they could be making money. You know what I'm saying? Put your money into something that's gonna make you money. You know?
Oh, you got a lot of young youth who are doing this.
I know a few.
They just
I know a
ain't
few.
sharing it.
I know a few.
Right. They just not sharing it with their friends, and the friends that they sharing it with ain't paying no attention to them. That's what it is. They just ain't paying no attention to it. They don't think they know what they're talking about. It's just not enough of us grabbing hold to our family members who will pay attention to us. I got a bunch of nephews and nieces that they see what we doing, and they still won't take the time to come sit down. They hint, oh, Uncle, I want you to show me. Okay, well, when you coming?
Right. But you know what? Let me say this though, that you on that part. We're gonna get back to the stocks, but he's making a point. Like people who know me know I have several businesses. We talking about our family now because this is my brother. I think people feel like they could do what we do, even though they don't do what we do. They feel like, oh, if he could do it, I got plenty of time. I'm gonna learn it later on. But they don't realize, shit. I'm about to say something. We got more time behind us than we got in front of us. You know, we don't want to go nowhere. But tell me why people don't know how to do management, like run a whole sports team. This dude had a basketball team. He was a butcher. He was fucking travel agent. He was so many fucking jobs and me doing so many things that this gold mine that we could pass down to our family members who isn't as fortunate as us, but we got our doors open and our phone lines open to teach. And that's what people don't understand about legacy. You know, I had to break it down to one of my nieces, Michelle. She's going to Harvard finna graduate. I said, I'm proud of you, not just for you, but you're our legacy. You represent our whole family. And when I tell y'all I be so proud of my big bro, I call him all the time. You probably get tired of my calls, but I call him because I need advice sometimes. It's invaluable when you can go to somebody who knows something. Now we can get back to the nigga program.
So yeah, anytime I just tell people I don't mind somebody calling me, but I always tell people when you call me and ask me something, have an account, open the account.
Say put that $50 down.
Be ready.
Yeah, be ready.
Put some skin in the game, and that's a fact.
All right, just call me and ask me questions and you ain't ready. Cause I get serious about this.
You spend more than $50 going to get breakfast.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about.
The word is passionate. Okay.
About this because I would say, baby, okay, hold on, I gotta go upstairs and put my computer together. I said that's hours and talk with you about it.
That's exactly how I be feeling about music and whatnot, you know, and just life in general. Cause I'm a deep thinker, right? I'm always thinking all the time. I don't know how not to. Sometimes I think I overthink, right? But my whole thing is that I'm trying to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So let me comment on what Sadiq was saying. Well, he just made a comment that made me think about something. Big bro, what about when people trying to invest and they overthink the process though?
Ooh, that's me. We get caught up in that. You second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
You're scared to push the button. Yeah.
What's the best advice that you would tell the person about?
Do your homework. The book I read.
What book is that?
I had to
Give us that game. Give us the game.
It's I have it at home. I give it to my brother.
All right.
It's a mindset. It's called impulsive stock buying, something like that. You're supposed to do your homework at night, the night before.
I know what you're talking about.
On any stocks and stuff that you want to buy. So you write it down. In the morning, you have it already set up. And all you do is push the button.
So you saying, I get what you're saying because I'm a impulsive buyer. Like, when I go to the store, I don't be thinking about, no, I need that. I'm buy right then and there. When I should go home and do research and then come and buy. Because then I know what I'm buying. Because I got a lot of grown men toys and shit that I just buy just to be buying.
Yeah, we know. We know.
I got it from his ass. He got a lot of toys too.
Yeah, I had to break. I was used to getting up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And first thing I do is turn on the TV to the stock market channel, channel 58. And you learn a lot.
Okay.
Because you find out what they're talking about. And they almost tell you what stocks is popping. Then you got to go do your research and look and see and study and see what company they talking about. And then I would buy one share. And then I would study that share and watch it for the day. If it goes up, okay. If it goes down, I just sell it real quick. Take my loss. I started doing it that way. And then I went to, okay, let me just study at nighttime after the market closed. Let me do aftermarket. Let's see what's going on aftermarket. Let me watch the news and see what now we got this crazy man in there. You never know what the hell he's doing, but let me see who's doing what. I found myself, I invest heavily in technology. You have to watch what area you investing in. I'm a heavy technology investor. Okay. I had to get away from that because you get too heavy in technology. So if technology go down, your whole portfolio go down. Right. So I had to balance that off. I had to learn what they meant by balancing your portfolio.
All right, hold up. You over there. Explain to me what the hell a portfolio is.
Portfolio is different companies that you have in your stock that you invest in. It's called portfolio. I had to explain this. I'm not good on explaining it.
All right, well, I help them out then because
I'm not good.
I got a little situation in there. Look, a portfolio is, say you got 6 or 7 buildings and it's showing you you get rent from this building, this building. So I have a real estate portfolio. All my things that I got my money into is that my portfolio. So in the stock market, it'll be all the companies that you invest in, and it'll show you all your stock market. That'll be your portfolio.
Right. Okay. There we go. Thank you, bro. So you're supposed to have so much into food services or that type, and you have so much in technology. You have so much in energy. So much in healthcare. You're supposed to have it
balance out.
Downside in each one. Mine was heavily into technology. I had nothing into precious metal. Okay. And that was a downfall on mine. I had nothing into communication. So I had to start balancing that stuff off. So if one went down, the other one was up. So that's why I went into precious metal. That's why I went into energy. So if technology went down, energy was up. It was keeping it balanced.
Okay.
It was keeping it balanced. I had to learn that part. At one time, I had more money in my brokerage account waiting to put into the market. And it wouldn't make me no money.
Okay, I got a question. I'm glad you said that. So, your brokerage account is where that dividend money come in, right? It goes over there.
Right, it goes over there.
And you said you had more money in your brokerage account
right.
than you had in the market.
Right.
So, at what time did you realize, hey, I need to take some money out this brokerage account and throw it back in the market?
When I did on my computer, I did a health what they call a health care. I looked at what was healthy on my account, and they was like, No, it's not healthy. You need to put that money to work. Money sitting over here on your brokerage account ain't working.
Right.
So you need to put it over here in the market. So they telling me 5 places to put it. And then I start taking my dividends, instead of having my dividends go back into my brokerage account, I started making them reinvest into the companies. So every month, it was buying more stock.
Okay.
Every month, it buys more stock. So where I might have started off with only 10 shares of a company, by the end of the year, I might end up with 15 shares. And that automatically made that stock worth more.
Okay.
You know, so you can use your dividends to buy more shares in a company, or you can use your dividends to come to your brokerage fund, then you can reinvest it yourself. People have different. Some people say take your dividends and do your own reinvestment. Some people say let it just reinvest itself. Everybody has their own idea how they want to do it. You have to pick out which one is best for you.
Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is.
You know, so that's how I build up my. Then you had ETF. We go. Now we go into a whole. We go into a whole different thing. Yeah.
That's a wide range.
Yeah, you have a wide range ETFs, companies
Big
that pay
variety.
dividends. ETFs, some pays monthly, some pays weekly.
I'm gonna need a drink.
You know, is this something that we have to go? We ETF. I got some ETFs that pay every week. Every week I get a check.
I'm gonna need a break, y'all. Bro, keep going. I gotta get that
Yeah.
cup.
Every week I get from NVIDIA. I just use that one company. Every week NVIDIA sends me $76. So out of a month, I get $300 from them.
Okay.
But now it's because of the amount of shares I have. But at the beginning, I kept letting them buy. I kept letting them buy shares until it got to build up to that point. So, you know, it builds up. It builds up.
You got that red cup?
It doesn't happen overnight. You have to let it build up. So you might say for 2 years, I'm just gonna let it just keep building. Just keep building. Just keep building. 5 years. You might give yourself a 5-year plan. For 5 years, I'm just gonna let everything just keep building. Then after 5 years, then I see where I'm at. Then I make up my mind what I want to do. I can't tell you how to set up your plan. You have to set up your own plan and your own setup. Then
I know one thing. I don't mean to cut you off, but when you got a 5-year plan or something, it helps. See, one thing he ain't keep telling y'all, it helps to have a wife. A wife that's understanding and got some patience and that believes in you.
you gotta believe in yourself too.
Yeah. But
You gotta believe in yourself.
well, as an
you gotta
entrepreneur,
want it for
we
yourself.
always believe in ourselves, but it ain't no better feeling than to have somebody standing back to you saying, "Go, baby, go."
You know?
And see, he trying to downplay. He got a good cheerleader. Go ahead.
You know,
30 plus.
In any business you go into, you know, you've been in business. Any business you go into, you got to have a plan.
Yeah, but I have a plan. I don't be having no cheerleader. I be having the other side like, oh, he ain't with me. I hope he fail. I hope this. But I keep it in their face. Success. But if I had a wife,
You got a wife. You got to put the
that
rams
rub
in
my
there.
back and say, come on, baby, you can do
Bring
that.
it
I
from
believe
here.
in you. Ain't nothing like having a wife.
You know what I'm saying?
How many years? Wait a minute. Here go the flex, y'all. How many years again, big bro?
39.
Look at
Now
that.
that's a flex.
That's more than that's longer than I've been born. Okay, y'all did that. For real. Wife. You gotta
With a
say it.
wife.
Gonna say it one time.
Right.
Go say it one
Oh,
time. Say, why?
she get to me that already. She already thinks she's my caretaker.
Hey, and that's another thing. When you got a wife, that's gonna be your caretaker. Or you could be her caretaker. Any other?
Everywhere she go, oh, it's your caretaker, huh? That's my wife, goddammit.
Well, he did get him a beautiful young wife. All you old ladies, you can get rocks. Give me a young wife.
Oh man, it's all right with something seasoning, baby.
I want that season but some chicken.
Serge,
All right.
why you gonna start that mess?
Okay, yeah. Back to the stocks. Y'all know me.
You know the truth. They don't know the truth. You know the truth.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
But yeah, that's the key. Lay your plan out before we even do anything. You have to sit down and put a plan, and then once you put your plan, then we can do the rest of it.
right.
Well, just to jump into this, I don't advise nobody just to jump in.
Do your homework.
Do your homework.
Know
lay
your
plan.
PK. Product knowledge. Know what you're getting into.
And
Yeah,
then
that's a fact.
once you do that, then we can. I'm willing to sit down and help you work your plan. And I tell people, I get nothing out of this. It's no charge. Don't be trying to hide stuff from me, because if you hide stuff from me, I can't help you. I got people that, I don't want nobody to know, even my kids. I don't want nobody to know how much I make, how much I did. I don't give a damn about what you make or what you doing. It doesn't affect my bottom line. My bottom line is set. If you make $1 million, what do I
Don't do
get?
me no good.
I'm happy for you. That means you did good. I want you to make $1 million. You know, my whole thing is, I want you to do better than me.
That part. That's personal.
You know, I've always been told to put you on my shoulder and let you go up. I ain't trying to hold you down. I want you to
Facts.
climb up on these shoulders and go up.
Facts.
Right.
You know, then the next person you put on your shoulder and lift them up. Because you even with me. And
Create that ladder you want.
we ain't did nothing. You even with me. What we did.
Okay. Creating that ladder.
I want
High places.
let it keep going up. I wish I had somebody in my family that can pass this too.
Say that, man. Say that.
I'm hoping my granddaughters, because my kids are fading quickly.
Hey.
So
Hey, we brothers. We in the same boat. Shit, I'm liable to give some companies away. I just told some of my employees the other day. I
it's
said,
bad
you
to
know
say it
what?
that way.
I think you may get the company.
Oh shit, I'm too old. I tell people I'm 65 years old.
God damn, bro.
You done did your part.
You know, if I get another 30, boy, I'm blessed.
Yeah. That's why I tell them I got more time behind me than in front of me.
If I get another 30 years, I'm blessed. And if 30 years from now, my youngest grandchild would be 40.
30 years from now.
Yeah.
Your youngest grandchild?
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be 40?
I think Miles is
Yeah,
youngest.
what would it be?
He's somewhere around there.
It'll be almost 40 years old.
When you got a lot of them, you know it's tough.
My youngest grandchild.
I was just finna say, I'm mapping that out. You said grandchild.
Yeah.
The youngest.
And our youngest, and our great grandchild.
Yeah.
We don't get mad at those.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a great uncle.
What great? Oh yeah. I forgot about John Center's son. Yeah, he'll be. He'd be 31 years old.
But yeah,
Yeah, my John Center, he'd be 31 years old. You know, who am I gonna pass this to?
And you know what? It's weird that we having this conversation. We're gonna go to something else. But not just pass it on. I'm so tired of people getting inherited to houses and stuff and losing it because they don't have the knowledge to go pay the back taxes or the taxes. You know, your mama died and she had the taxes current and you let it go for 3-4 years and now you ain't got a whole house that was paid for. I have so many friends. I'm like, man, they left you a whole house. Well, I forgot about the taxes and then it went to auction. How you forget about taxes?
You be quick to collect it. I don't know how you forget that.
You know, or businesses. You see a business shut down and nobody in the family take over the business. The whole business gone to waste. And it was making enough money to feed you, to send you the way to college or to take care of the household.
Happen every day, every day.
And then they wonder what happened with our legacies.
Well, I'm gonna let you know right now. I will volunteer for one of those companies if you want to pass it down. Okay.
So you young enough?
Yeah, I'm young enough. Yeah. You can pass me a company. I got some young ones.
So we just have to. People ask me, how do I know how to do the stuff I do? We had uncles
Yeah.
that we used to follow that made us do stuff.
Whole time.
Yeah, I just wish we had somebody in our family that was into the market.
And see, and that's the thing, right? When it comes with me right now, like me, I didn't grow up with the whole biggest family dynamic. You know, mine is what you would call dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? Because some people
That's
grow up
us.
in dysfunctional families. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have all the role models or leaders that you need to show you how to do things when you coming up. So you end up just learning along the way on your own. That's kind of like how I did. Like I'm not trying to dive in and make this all about me, but just a quick snippet. Like, man, I just came home. You know what I'm saying? I almost did 20 years in prison. That's why I probably look youthful. You know what I'm saying? Like I made a lot of dumb decisions. On top of though, I have made a lot of sacrifices in ways that a lot of people, I promise you, they won't make. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what it's like to take a hit for somebody, knowing that you're totally innocent. I know what that's like because I did that. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to make a decision and then, you know what I'm saying, somebody want to take the rap for you, but you tell them, nah, because I'm my own man. So it's like the decisions that you choose to make, and when you don't have people to encourage you or to give you that knowledge to make those right decisions, you know what I'm saying, your decisions end up affecting other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, our real life watch life kind of go by. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to see things from a whole nother point of view that a lot of people wasn't able to see. You know, don't get me wrong. I ain't no angel. I ain't no none of. I didn't. You know, but
You talk to Bruce.
my decision making is coming into a full fruition. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't keep making mistakes.
No.
I'm at a place in life where, you know what I'm saying, my decision making has to be on point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm the in between. I'm the youthful, but at the same time I'm becoming that elder. And if I plan on becoming that elder that leads, I have to know what I need to know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be coming to your way to get some type of knowledge. I'm gonna be coming your way to get some type of information. You know what I'm saying? Because this podcast right here, which is actually like my first podcast being on, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming from where I come, you know, this actually feels good. It feels like a place that I want to be. It's something that I want to do. And this is something that I encourage all young people to do. Do something you like. Don't. I know you got to sometimes take a hit on the chin and do the thing that you don't want to do. to get by in life.
Let me,
But
Sadiq, let me tell you something, because I hear people say what you just said so many times. And let me be the first to tell you, because somebody told it to you. That's some bullshit. You can't do what you like and survive in this world. Like, my third company was a cleaning company. I was going cleaning matches, fucking rest stops on the highway. I don't want to be cleaning up shit and piss. I didn't. But it got the bills paid, and I was a father. Hold on, let me finish. And I was a father at the time. So my kids didn't have to worry about shit. So those are the sacrifices you do in life to get to the point where you can get comfortable and do what you want to do. See, when you're in life, you have to do what you can until you can get to the point where you can do what you want to do.
Like, I agree, but what I'm saying, when I say do something that you like, right? I mean, we all understand you got to make sacrifices. You got to do jobs that you don't want to do. But at the end of the day, I think you need to look for something that you like to do so you can feel happy when you working, so you can feel good when you working. Because, and this is psychologically what I'm saying, how I'm breaking it down. When you end up doing work that you don't like doing, no matter how much I try to keep work, I try to keep home. That's not really reality, because you're going to carry whatever you got with you.
That's the false happiness that,
like.
Hold on, bro. I respect you. You my guy, and you know, ever since I met you, I had big respect for you. But I think that's something that people put in our head. When you go to work, I don't care if you own a company, whatever, you sacrifice your time for money. And if you don't, then you're going to be lost. I don't know nobody who got a job and like, hey, I like going to work. When I
know a few.
I clock in, I know I'm going to give you 8 hours for this amount of money. And if my money's short, I'm a go crazy.
I just love going to work.
What my sister at? How many times he came home talking about this mother CTA, these people on this damn bus?
No, I would talk about my coworkers more than I would the passenger. I'm a people person. So that was the joy of going to work, was my passengers.
That's something that you
And then I got to talk with the young people. Like we talking now.
Yeah.
This is what I did on the bus.
Right.
And my wife sees it because everywhere we go, some young person walks up and say, "You was my bus driver. You was my favorite bus driver. You used to always talk smack, but you was my favorite bus driver." Or some older person. You always kept the kids online. You always kept them straight. And a lot of people thought a lot of the kids was my kids. I missed that part of going to work. I couldn't stand my coworkers. So I understand part of that. Do a job that you like. That fulfills you. But that's just me, because I think for me, I've always coached sports. I've always been around youth. I've always been around people. I'm a people person, so I like to talk. So I love being on the outside. I couldn't be on the inside.
Well, we're going to agree to disagree then.
Okay.
Because I need that bread. I don't care if I don't like it, but if I got shit to do, I'm a gone.
I agree.
Like, for instance,
I agree with that.
I got a job. Everybody know I got a company, right? I don't like the physical. I have to get up every morning and go clock in and clock. But I got to run my company. I got a 4-year plan. I'm going to work this job for 4 years so I can do my new life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if I don't feel good enough. I get up for them 8 hours, go do what I got to do because I got a plan.
Yeah, that's how some people look at it.
Yeah, that's how some people. I mean, the mother of my children. I mean, she hump. I'm talking about hump hard. You know, she do her thing the way she need to do her thing, and she's an excellent mother. Kudos, big ups. All right, like
All right, y'all, let's do this. Let's do this because we got
She
another
do a thing.
podcast to shoot.
That's what I'm gonna say about
Let's
that.
end this, and we're gonna shoot to another one. We're gonna do the same thing, same people, but we just got another topic. So let me ask you. Let me just say one thing, big bro. You married 39 years.
39.
Hey,
Plan on getting there.
if I don't ever tell you, y'all take this to my grave. I am so proud of you because you give me something to look forward to, and I see how you run your house, and y'all run y'all house. You know, I always tell you, man. Hey, I respect that, and that's what you're supposed to do when you got a wife. Cause he be gone places, and he be like, me and my wife. That's what you're supposed to do. You give me something to look forward to, and you give me something. You've been a great inspiration in my life. Conversation wise, you always there when I need somebody to talk to. You always pick up. That's invaluable. That's invaluable. So I'm always appreciate that. Sadiq,
Yo, what's the dealio?
since the first day I met you up there at Jules on Clark Street, you know, we just locked in,
Yeah.
man. We just been
I was
been
doing
cool.
sales and I was doing the sales and marketing for for electricity group.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know we've been locked in. You know,
Yeah.
you're an artist. You've been a good brother. You know what I'm saying. Hope this ain't your last time we chop it up. You know
Oh
what
man,
I'm
I'm
saying.
always gonna come through here. Now we locked in, you know.
Right. So give me your
Sure.
social media again though for the people
All right.
outside.
So social media, Facebook page, Sadiq Humes. For Instagram, it's King Sadiq 0923. YouTube page, King Sadiq. TikTok page, you can look up King Sadiq as well, and you'll be able to see me, man.
And y'all know who I am. Look up top. It says Cornell Pillow Talk with the red cup. Y'all know what it is. Your boy out.
Know that.
I can smoke one cigarette now.
Yeah.
Let me up here